Yo, 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 check it, scene. Troublemaker here, Insanity family, you know what I mean, What's good, guys? So, I'm here to just make this video kind of a little bit later than it was supposed to be, but, so let's sort of jump into it. This video is basically who I thought John Cena's Survivor Series team was going to be. Now, after watching Raw and SmackDown, we've concluded that John Cena actually has about three members on his team, and they're waiting for a fifth. So he has Dolph Ziggler, Big Show, and I actually forgot the last person, and I do apologize for that. But pretty much the way I saw it going was, hey, Cena has, he's gonna face the Authority, so he has to have a team. Okay, cool. So people, started saying, yeah, I'll be on your team. And then all of a sudden they start getting these matches, like Zack Ryder wanted to be on the team, and then he was involved, I think, in an assault or some sort of match, and he got injured. Randy Orton showed a little bit of retribution. There was rumors flying that, he might join Cena's team. But you know what happened after that? Randy Orton got injured. My boy, we the people, Jack Swagger. Unfortunately, he got injured too. I don't even know how he's injured, dog. He got curb stomped, and somehow he's injured. It's so uncool. I honestly don't understand it. But pretty much, the way I thought this was going to go down, I thought anyone that wanted to be on Cena's team was practically somehow going to get injured or assaulted, and practically was going to say, you know what, forget it. I'm not going to be on Cena's team because it's honestly too much pressure. Like the Authority sort of gangs up on you a little too much. So I thought the one person they could not gang up on, I thought a surprise twist to the story was going to be that John Cena was going to walk into Survivor Series by himself, and then all of a sudden, that probably wasn't proper, but I thought Brock Lesnar was going to join Cena's team and stick it to the Authority. And the reason I say that is simply because Brock Lesnar, he's the undisputed champion, and he probably feels like he's bigger than the Authority, So he's probably bigger than the people that run the business. He's the champion. He's the big guy, and no one's going to take the belt away. He's pretty tough. So that's honestly the concept I saw it. And then another surprise entrant to help Cena out was Sting. I honestly thought Sting was going to be on his team too. These are just my personal thoughts, okay? These are not legitimate answers. These are people that I thought were going to be on John Cena's team. But clearly, a team is being built. As we speak, there's still one more person for his team. As far as this entire, the entire thing is going to go, before any of the, before Luke Harper stepped into the office, at the same time, of the Authority and said he's a team player, I personally thought that, Bray Wyatt was going to also surprisingly join John Cena's team. I thought all these people were going to just show up on the day of Survivor Series and basically, just join the team. Because Bray Wyatt back in NXT, he was all about fighting the system, fighting the man, the power. So, what better way to do it than, to put them out of control, But now Bray's in a feud with Dean, so it might not happen. Luke, he's probably looking at joining the Authority side. The way I sort of picture this going right now is Luke's probably going to be on the team. Kane's probably going to be subtracted from the team. And Triple H, it would be sick if he joined the team. As far as Cena's team's rolling right now, again, they have Dolph Ziggler, and they have Big Show, and John Cena, and I keep forgetting, they have one other person, and then they're just missing a missing link. At this point, I'm just gonna say Randy Orton's gonna make a surprise return, join Cena's team, just to get his hands on Seth, the man that's been screwing him over for a while now. or we might have a surprise return from Roman Reigns. You never know. I'm filming this video on Saturday, so we have about 8 days to go before Survivor Series. So, we have a Raw, SmackDown, a main event, all that jazz to really get through. And the Authorities team is a really powerful, powerful unit. A bunch of heavyweights. You got Rusev, Mark Henry. You got Seth Rollins. He's he's strong, but he's he's not as built as the other guys. And then you have Kane, on the official announcements and stuff, but that could always change too. So as far as Cena's team goes, because I sort of went off track a little bit, I basically saw Sting, Brock, and Bray joining Cena's team, and all for different reasons. Why would Sting do it? To make an amazing appearance, return, come back. Who would have seen it coming? And basically now So that was my vision of a dream team for Cena's team. But the way things are looking now, a little more logical. The fifth and final person to join Cena's team, I'm gonna assume, will be Chris Jericho. Because Authority sort of stuck it to him, and so he might want to get his little bit of his revenge and basically join Team Cena and show them, hey, you can't mess around with us like this. Now, I'm going to make a predictions video, but if you're watching this video, I'm pretty much, regardless of who's on whose team, in my opinion, I don't want it to happen because Cena's my boy, but I think Team Authority is still going to just pick up the victory regardless, because they can't, it's going to be weird if they just disband all of a sudden, just whoosh. But, I watch WWE Aftermath, because I live in Canada. So after SmackDown, in the week, Aftermath comes on and they do coverage on both Raw and SmackDown. And, they talk about their predictions and stuff. And they said something like Survivor Series is they plant the seeds for potential WrestleMania matches and stuff like that. So, this could, this whole Authority no longer being in power and stuff, I could basically seeing it being, if they're not in power, then it would be interesting, because if Authority's not in power of the whole show, then what if Triple H ran Raw and Stephanie ran SmackDown, and right before you entered the new year of Royal Rumble, there was a draft? That would be sick, bro. That would be sick. Because honestly, the draft, when that had happened, it totally stirred things up for the few years that it was popping. And, it just made it appropriate for that World Heavyweight Champion, the Undisputed, to basically be on both shows. But it was all about brand supremacy. And I think that's something that sort of is needed now, because... Not gonna lie. This is going completely off topic, but just really quick, I just feel all the main event guys are on Raw, and then when I do see them on SmackDown, like the Authority and all the main superstars and stuff, I'm shocked to see them on SmackDown. Maybe it's because I've missed a week or two, of fully catching this stuff right from the get-go, but. In my personal opinion on this entire thing, if Team Authority goes out, it could lead to a brand split, and then you would have Raw and SmackDown, and then main event could be either a brand of Raw or SmackDown, and then it would be sick if they invented a second show that was purely the other brand. So so we'll have to honestly see what goes down, obviously. Like I said, I'll make a predictions video basically feeding you guys my information about what I think the WWE Survivor Series matches are going to be. I think it'll be cool. And So yeah, thank you guys for watching. This is this video is clearly about who I think is going to be on John Cena's team, or who I thought was going to be on his team before this current week. I just finished watching Raw and SmackDown, the replays, because I don't have the net pack, so over here in Canada, you know, on the Sportsnet 360, I'm able to watch Raw and SmackDown on Saturdays, and so yeah, it's just, that's the way the ball rolls, man. It works for me because literally, like, my current work schedule, I'm not able to get home in time to see the beginning of any of these shows, and I missed all of SmackDown. So when I watch Aftermath, I am so intrigued, and I want everyone in the house to go shh, so I can pay attention. You know, yeah. So thank you guys for watching. I appreciate that, and I hope y'all have a good one. And peace out.